Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I first had to tell you guys that my mouth is a bit strange because I have a tooth infection and this side of my face is kind of swollen up, but I did want to do a video and I didn't want to waste any time not doing anything just because my face is swollen. So if you guys would look past that, then we can get into the video. Even my smile, it's a bit lopsided. Anyway, today's video I am excited about because this is a makeup brand that launched at Clicks. It is Makeup Revolution. So I purchased this palette from them and this was about 250 rand. Woof. So this palette was 250, and when you open it up you get a mirror inside there, and then you also get the names of the actual colors, which it's a bit silly because if you lose this thing you wouldn't really know what it is, but it is quite a warm palette. I love this palette because most of the colors in here is matte. You guys know I'm a sucker for matte, and it has warms, it has browns, it has deeper browns, which has also a purple undertone as well in some of them. So I'm quite excited to try this palette out because I think that it is really affordable, and if the color payoff is great, then it is definitely something that a makeup beginner and someone learning how to do makeup can really purchase and just use it to practice on without really breaking the bank. So I'm gonna get into the video. I'm gonna try and do a makeup eyeshadow look with as many colors in this palette as I can, and if you guys would like to see how to do that makeup look, I don't know what it is as yet, then just keep watching. So I'm starting off with this shade over here. It is a warm brownish orange kind of color, so I'm going to start with that in the crease, close my eye, and then I'm going to work it back and forth all the way up to my eyebrow. And just off the bat I think that it is blending quite well. Sometimes what I find is there are certain colors in eyeshadow palettes that blend better than others, so I'm hoping it's not the case with this one. And I'm just taking a clean brush and I'm just gonna diffuse that edges and just make sure that it is blended in quite nicely as it goes up to the eyebrow. Next up, I'm going in with the shade next to the one that we just first used, and we're going to be placing it exactly over the same eyeshadow that we placed first. So it has some fallout on the palette, but not actually onto my face. I'm going to add some purple tone, so I'm going to be using these two shades over here, and I'm just going to be mixing that into the lower part of my crease, slightly beneath where we just placed those shadows, and this is creating some depth as well. And I must say that I am quite impressed already with this palette. Eyeshadows that I've used so far all seeming to blend quite easily, and it is quite pigmented as well. I don't really have to work the palette too much and the eyeshadow too much to get the color payoff that I need. So deepening it up further, I'm using the two darker shades of this palette, and we're going to be placing it in our crease as well. So with this it's going to really create depth because I want to go quite bright on my lid itself. And I'm going to start off by working circular motions and then kind of just going in a C shape all over the eyelid. So I did a cut crease on this side where I just cleaned up the lid before we placed everything, the eyeshadow down that I want to use. So now I'm just going to do on the other side, and I hope that I can get it right. It's been a minute. So I'm just going in with the Maybelline concealer, and this is in the shade 25. So you want to use a concealer on your lid that is quite light, so that you get a good color payoff when you actually place the bright color down. So I'm just starting off by kind of just erasing what I did on my lid wherever the eyeshadow was placed. And then I'm just cutting it. Oh my gosh, my brother is here and he's going to make noise. And then I'm just going to be placing some powder down and setting that. So now using the bright shade of this palette, it is the orange shade, I'm just going to be placing it on that cut crease that we did. Now lower lash line, I'm just gonna pick up some of the colors that we used, and then I'm just going to be blending it into my lower lash line. So I'm trying to fix a car, and it's loud. To highlight my brow bone, I'm going in with the third shade in this palette, and I'm just picking it up on a clean brush and kind of just dusting it lightly over my brow. So this is the finished makeup look. I added on some lashes as well. These are the Ritzy lashes by Kiss, available at Clicks as well. And you guys can see the color payoff of this eyeshadow is quite bright. It's popping, and it really was easy to apply. I'm going to say that this is definitely a must-have in your makeup kit 2019. Affordable, it really is super affordable if you're starting as a beginner and don't want to spend that much money on a palette. This has enough colors and it's only about $2.50, and you'll get a few looks out of this eyeshadow palette. It also goes on smoothly. I love the mirror. I love that there is not really fallout from this palette, so I am super happy. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please also subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button down below, and leave your comments in the comment section. I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye.